Back to a new post today. Today let's track the most important topics that you need to remember for the upcoming UPSC preliminary examination 2026 with regard to June 8th and 9th. The very first is about a non-compliance resolution issued. So who did release this issue, the non-compliance resolution? It is the International Atomic Energy Agency against Iran. And what does this mean? Now, International Atomic Energy Agency had found new unaccounted uranium traces in Varamin, Marivan and Tuzukabad. So after that, the Director General of IAEA was addressing the Board of Governors, which is the highest decision-making body of IAEA, and issued a non-compliance resolution against Iran in breach of its obligations under the Comprehensive Safeguard Agreement of 1974. The key reason for the non-compliance at IAEA Board of Governors meeting is the provision with non-provision of credible information by Iran to IAEA with regard to how uranium traces have been found in undeclared sites. Now, the resolution said that Iran failed to uphold its obligations since 2019 and provided that did not provide IAEA with full cooperation regarding the undeclared nuclear material. And also Iran is a signatory of the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty as well. What exactly, the second issue, the most important, is about what exactly is the Comprehensive Safeguards Agreement which Iran has violated, the 1974 agreement. Now, the Comprehensive Safeguard Agreement is defined by IAEA as a legal binding agreement between the IAEA and the states that are ratified the Treaty of Non-Proliferation of Nuclear Weapons. The mandate is that IAEA will visit the nuclear sites in the countries who are signatories to this treaty and also verify the material within their jurisdiction as well. IAEA promotes the peaceful uses of nuclear material and it shall not be diverted for nuclear weapons as well. So the purpose is to ensure that the state is adhering. The visit of the IAEA to the territory and to take stock of the material and also the facilities is to ensure that the countries signatory to the NNPT are adhering to the treaty and also its commitments under the treaty as well. The Comprehensive Safeguard Agreement requires the state to declare all the nuclear material and the facilities under the jurisdiction to the IAEA, and the IAEA has the right to have timely verification of these material and also these facilities as well. Let's go to the next most important issue. What exactly is the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty? Now, it is an international agreement that was signed in 1968 and came into force in 1970. The objective is to prevent the spread of nuclear weapons and nuclear technology and to promote cooperation in peaceful uses of nuclear energy. To achieve this goal, it also aims to achieve the goal of nuclear disarmament, general and complete disarmament. The treaty represents the only binding commitment in a multilateral treaty to the goal of disarmament by the nuclear weapon states. The treaty defines 5 countries as nuclear weapon states. They are China, US, UK, Russia and France, all permanent members of the UNSC, and there are a total 191 signatories to this treaty. The countries not ratified the treaty are India, Israel, Pakistan, South Sudan and North Korea withdrew from it in 2003. The treaty is a cornerstone for global nuclear non-proliferation, the foundation of nuclear disarmament, and prevents the spread of nuclear weapons, technology and devices, and also promotes the peaceful uses of nuclear energy. It provides a safeguard mechanism also under the responsibility of IAEA. Inspections by the IAEA to verify the compliance of the treaty to inspections conducted by the IAEA, and the treaty promotes cooperation between countries for peaceful uses of nuclear energy. The next most important issue is about what are the important other nuclear arms control treaties. So we have the nuclear proliferation prevent. We have certain terms also related to these treaties. Let's look at the treaty countries. It is the Nuclear Non-Proliferation Treaty signed in 1968, the Treaty on the Prohibition of Nuclear Weapons in 2017, Comprehensive Nuclear Text Ban Treaty of or CTBT, which was signed in 2001, Strategic Arms Control Treaty of 1991, New Strategic Arms Reduction Treaty of 2010. Certain terms related to nuclear arms control are nuclear non-proliferation, which means preventing the spread of nuclear weapons, disarmament, meaning eliminating the existing nuclear arsenal, peaceful uses, that means facilitating the use of nuclear technology for non-military purpose, verification, ensuring the compliance with treaty obligations. Let's look at the most important issue about IAEA. As I told you, it is an intergovernmental organization which seeks to promote the peaceful use of nuclear energy and to inhibit for any military purpose. It was formed in 1957 as an autonomous international organization. It is headquartered in Vienna, Austria, and it reports to both the UNSC and the General Assembly as well. It was created in response to nuclear arms weapons race, and it serves as an intergovernmental forum to promote the peaceful uses of nuclear energy and nuclear technology. It is also a platform or a forum for sharing of scientific and technical cooperation with regard to peaceful uses or non-military use of nuclear energy. It provides safeguard mechanism against spread of nuclear technologies with regard to nuclear weapons. And the mission is peaceful use of nuclear energy, safeguards, and nuclear safety as well. Certain multilateral regimes which deal with control of weapons or spread of weapon technology are the multilateral export control regime. These are voluntary, non-binding agreements between supplier countries who have the technology of weapons of mass destruction or dual-use technologies as well. There are 4 such regimes, and India is a member of 3 of them, except the Nuclear Supply Group. The others are Wassenaar Arrangement, Australia Group, and the Missile Technology Control Regime. India is not a member of the NSG. Nuclear sites or facilities in Iran have been in news. They are Fardo and Natanz uranium enrichment plants, Sargad and Guinea are uranium mines in Iran, Boucher and Darkovin are the nuclear power plants in Iran, Isfahan, Arak and Tehran are research reactors in Iran. And apart from that, we have the delimitation issue now being in news, because Amit Shah has said that we have the census being conducted in 2027. So we have had 4 delimitation commissions all on the whole. We had the 1952 commission, which carried out the delimitation based on 1951 census, 1963, which carried on the delimitation based on the 1961, 1973 on the basis of 1971, 2002 on the basis of 2001, and now we are going to have a new delimitation after 2007 census. Article 81 and 82 of the Constitution deal with delimitation. These are very important articles with regard to delimitation. Apart from that, we need to keep track of, we have the International Civil Aviation Organization and the Chicago Convention, or the Convention on International Civil Aviation in use because of the Air India crash which happened in India. There are 15 specialized agencies of India of UN apart from the International Civil Aviation Organization. We have number 1, Food and Agriculture Organization, which its mandate is to raise the level of nutrition, improve agriculture productivity, better the lives of rural population, contribute to the growth of world economy. It is the largest UN agency and established in 1945. Its headquarters is in Rome. The International Civil Aviation Organization, its mandate is to provide principles and techniques for international air navigation. It fosters planning and development for international air transport, headquartered at Montreal, founded in 1947, and also it implements the Convention on International Civil Aviation, or the Chicago Convention. International Fund for Agriculture Development was established in 1977. It is dedicated to eradication of rural poverty in developing countries, headquartered in Rome, Italy. International Labour Organization was set up in 1919. Now the mandate is it deals with labor issues, and its headquarter is situated in Geneva, Switzerland. And apart from that, we have International Maritime Organization, was established in 1948, and its mandate is to promote cooperation between the governments and shipping industry to improve maritime safety and to prevent marine pollution as well. Headquartered in London. IMF is a formal agreement. It is a specialized agency of the UN, provides monetary cooperation, financial stability, and is a forum for advice, negotiation, and on financial issues, headquartered in Washington, D.C. International Telecommunication Union, formed in 1865 as International Telegraph Union in Paris, established to regulate international radio telecommunication, and its main task includes standardization, allocation of radio spectrum, organizing interconnection agreement between the countries to allow international phone calls, and its headquarters is in Geneva, Switzerland. We have UNESCO, or the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization. It is a specialized agency set up in 1945, headquartered in Paris, France, and its stated purpose is for peace, security, promoting international collaboration through education, science, culture. UNIDO, or United Nations Industrial Development Organization, was set up in it is one of the 15 specialized agencies headquartered in Vienna, Austria, and it addresses some of the pressing issues with regard to economic growth and prosperity to industrial development. Universal Postal Union, headquartered in Bern, Switzerland, coordinates postal policies between the member nation, and apart from that, it also regulates a universal worldwide postal system. The World Bank Group is another body. It comprises 5 legally separate but affiliated institutions, that is the IBRD, IFC, IDA, Multilateral Investment Guarantee Agency, and the International Center for Settlement of Investment Disputes, headquartered in Washington, D.C. International Bank, the World Health Organization was set up in 1948, and its mandate is coordinate international public health and deals with health, sanitation, diseases as well. Apart from that, we have WIPO, or World Intellectual Property Organization, set up in 1967, headquartered Geneva, Switzerland, and its purpose is to encourage creative activity and promote intellectual property throughout the world. World Meteorological Organization, set up in 1873. Now its mandate is to provide assistance in modern meteorology, operational hydrology, and geophysical sciences. Its headquarters is in Geneva, Switzerland. UN Tourism, established in 1974, Madrid, Spain, to replace International Union for Official Tourism, Publicity and Organizations. The mandate is to serve for a forum for tourism policy and act as a practical source for tourism know-how. And we had previous International Refugee Organization. There's no more specialized agency of the UN. Now it is a subsidiary body under the name of United Nations High Commissioner for Refugees. So these are the most important topics I thought I should be tracking for you all for June 8th and 9th. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to comment at the end of the video. I shall see you in a new post. Until then, it's very happy learning.